Hi Libra, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Libra, let's see what's the message here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Libra Spirit, what's the message for my lions and my lionesses? Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Strength, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a battle here. Maybe one person was trying to play mind games or something. Yeah, this connection, somebody feels it's like too heavy to carry. They feel that person was not putting in the work, was not offering them anything, like stable, maybe pushing them away or behaving like a player or something. One person here is making up their mind now to take back their power, take back their strength and say, you know what, I'm going to work on my own stability or work with new people. This connection has to come to a close. So let's see. I'm going to, of course, clarify these cards for you, Libra. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Libra and their person, Spirit. Libra and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Libra and their person, Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck, Libra. Libra and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Just a few more from a third deck as well. Libra and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Libra, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, you changed. You were keeping secrets from me. 1 minute, we were talking like best friends, and then you distanced yourself from me. Every time it happened again, we grew further and further apart. I miss the old us. The ball is in your court now, as I've done everything I can to get this connection to move along. We are at a standstill now until you come forward with your feelings and put the wheels in motion. You talk with me about our future and building our life together. However, when your intentions don't align with the actions, I feel I can't trust you. To rebuild a solid, stable foundation, integrity and consistency are essential for me to feel safe in this connection. I love you not only for your beauty, but also for your soul. Our love will be alive forever because of the way you are. Pure, true, authentic, real, raw, and passionate. I want us to build trust and work on a foundation of friendship before we can have a romantic and sexual relationship. Maybe somebody was coming in and pushing that person to get on to the intimacy or a passion or something, and the other person saw through the red flags and saying, hey, you're playing mind games with me. Let's at least, create a foundation. Otherwise, then, maybe they felt they were being fooled. I know that it's in our destiny to be together. We are to be united in mission to serve God's plan to spread love and light in this world. Our combined gifts are important in this world. I crave your sexual healing. I fantasize about pleasing you every day. I'm on fire waiting for you. My soul has always recognized you. My mind is trying to catch up. I have so many things to tell you. I fear you've moved on from me. There are no boundaries between us. We are connected. I feel overwhelmed to tell you how I feel. All right, so these were some of your messages, Libra. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. Let's start this reading with an angel blessing card. And this one is going to be for the viewer, Libra. You could be watching, maybe your cross watchers watching here for you. And sometimes these love bite, the energy does get flipped. I could be picking up on your energy or your cross watchers energy. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer. Generosity. I don't know. This is spiritual meaning is basically instead of being overly generous and giving all to somebody, maybe first and foremost be generous to yourself. It's like that plane notice that you get in the plane where you say the oxygen mask, for put it on your own mouth. If you survive, you can help others. Maybe somebody was taking on too much burden, maybe that's why they got overwhelmed. Somebody was carrying all the emotional baggage on their shoulders, and now they've realized that I depleted myself. I allowed somebody to have the power over me. So let's see. Spirit, tell me, what's the 10 of Wands? 10 of Wands for Libra's first card. Oops, I dropped a card on the floor. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Okay. So, 10 of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, 10 of Wands. One more. Somebody feels that they were carrying all the baggage in this connection, while as their person was only doing things which made them happy. It's almost like one person was getting all the goodies. They had everything going their way. They were happy. They were happy in their 9 of Cups, where they were like almost like getting their cake and eating it too. And the other person was the one who was burdened with all the responsibility, emotional baggage of this connection. I think they're coming to a point where they're saying, you know what, I think it's time to be generous to myself. I think it's time for me to focus on what makes me happy and not be in a connection which is only passion or becoming toxic because there is no balance, there's no equal give and take. I think one person here is trying to move on from this toxic connection. That's how they're seeing it, because the other person was not ready to offer anything stable or long term. I think through this experience, this person has become very strong. They're now no longer chasing. They're no longer putting in extra work. They are kind of taking back their power, maybe, attracting in new things for themselves, no longer being an option in somebody else's life or overdoing for somebody else, because they've seen through the red flags where they feel the other person was not putting in their share of the effort. And like, where this person is not working in for this connection, why am I doing all the work? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there was no commitment on the table, they felt. The person, they ended this connection because they realized they were fooling themselves or their person was fooling them. It's like the Queen of Cups is a very, very giving energy, right? So one person could have been over-loving, over-giving, thinking that if I do this, that, and the other, I'll get love back in return, or they'll put in the work. But the other person, I think, never stepped up. They never stepped up. They had nothing to offer. Till one day, this person, the overgiver, realized that this is an unfair situation. Something came to light, something got exposed or expressed where they said, you know what, I have to close this chapter down. I'm calling it quits. This is like the death card. I'm over, out. This is a unjust, unbalanced connection, and there is nothing on offer. There is nothing, no stability. This is like that, laying that first stone under the earth before you build a house. Like, this is like that first stone which makes the foundation, starts the foundation. There is no foundation. Where are we going to build on, right? That's what somebody realized here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they feel that person was just kind of being a bit of a trickster, maybe lying to them or cheating on them or ghosting them time and time again. And, it was like a sneaky kind of behavior that they saw from their person. And that's when they realized that I have to now protect myself. I have to put my boundaries up. Maybe they realized that they were dealing with just a player, somebody who just wanted passion and nothing else. 7 of Wands, Spirit. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Yeah, they realized that their person was pretending to be somebody that they were not. somebody who could be pretending that I'm all that and more, and I'll take responsibility and I'll do right by you. I mean, they really didn't have the power to even start. And maybe they were just sitting in their ego and pride and, getting stuff, but not giving. So I think somebody realized that no, this is not a true person. This is just a heartbreaker, a promise breaker. They just come in with sweet words and they have absolutely nothing to offer. The only one thing that they are offering is maybe some passion. So they felt that their person was being emotionally unavailable and maybe keeping them stuck in this connection time and time again to keep the door open for them so that they could trot back in anytime they wanted. Right? So, Knight of Wands, Spirit. Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think that led the other person to realize that this was a imbalanced connection. Like one person was thinking about their future, they were very, maybe financially also they were doing really well, they were loving, kind, generous, nurturing, but they realized that this person is not matching my vibration. All they want is a fun time and not a long time, and this is unfair. This is an imbalanced connection, and that's when I think one person just kind of got unstuck. They turned their back. They thought about it. This person could have reflected on this connection, and then they made up their mind that, you know what, this is a hopeless situation. I don't want to deal with a player. I don't want to be stuck in a connection which is only passion and nothing else. And that's when this person made a choice. They made a decision. And what decision is that? Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. To stop this connection. Maybe block their person or stop, expecting them to come or go towards their person. Chariot in reverse is like, let's stop taking action towards each other. Because why? Because they felt that this was very, very imbalanced, and maybe they felt that their person was lying to them. So this person has now become very strong. I think they've taken their power back. Strength card, Spirit. What's the Strength card? Strength card. Yeah, they feel they were dealing with somebody who was never going to level up. They had nothing to offer. Maybe they would never be the person who would step up and offer them long-term partnership or commitment. It's like this is a person who was making unwise or foolish decisions in their life. I don't want to deal with somebody like that. Maybe it's best that I take back my power and release this connection. Whoever this person is going towards their happiness now. They are now shutting down this contract of this soulmate bond which they may have felt at one time, and yes, they are healing their own broken heart. They are healing their broken heart, and they could be right now very focused on maybe studying for something or working on something, maybe working on their own stability. Yeah, becoming stronger and stronger each day, because whoever this individual is, they have learnt now to protect themselves. They are no longer carrying the burden of anyone else's problems on their shoulders. They have learnt their lesson. So, what's the Three of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is no longer fighting for this connection, but they are working towards maybe their own financial stability. They feel that this person who they were dealing with may have had them fooled for a bit, but they saw through the games that they were playing. They realized this person had nothing to offer, and whatever they were offering was very, very small or nothing. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. They realized that their wishes would not come true. Yeah, it made them angry and a little upset to realize that there was no commitment on the table. Their wishes would not come true, and I think they've kind of lost hope in this connection because they feel it just gave them a lot of sleepless nights and a stress and anxiety, and they don't want to be stuck in a situation where their person is never going to put the work in. So, Five of Swords, Spirit, overall energy. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Yeah. whoever this individual is, they are shutting down this chapter. It's like, yeah, if this was a soulmate bond, this is maybe just for, they came into my life for a fleeting second or something. I have to make my own choices now, and instead of repeating the same chapter again and again, maybe it's time for me now to move on to a passionate brand new beginning for myself. I think this person is totally healed now, and maybe now choosing a new path, or maybe making plans for their future, no longer dealing with a person who was just a heartbreaker, promise breaker. It's like, yeah, this is the end. They've delayed my process already, but now that I know the truth, I've seen through the red flags, now it's my time. It's the time for me to be generous to myself and maybe go find my happiness somewhere else. And there could be a new person coming into this person's life. I do see that once they give up on this, close this chapter, as much as they probably will feel that, oh, I'll never have love in my life, or be a bit disappointed, I have a feeling the floodgates are going to open for this person, where a lot of new options are coming towards this individual. Maybe a King of Wands is headed their way as well. So as much as right now they could be at crossroads, feeling that now I have to choose a new path, there is a partnership coming, which is going to be perfect. Whoever this individual is, who was loving, kind, generous, they still have their heart open, and the universe is going to be pushing them in the right direction. Whatever hopelessness they felt in this connection, I think that will be a thing of the past. Because whoever this individual is, they haven't become bitter. I still see them with an open cup of love, just saying, yeah, not to this person, because I want reciprocity. And if they shut down this chapter, there will be a new person coming into their life who will be that perfect match. That's what I have for you. Libra, till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.